Mickey, who is the president of San Diego Labor Council. Un applause. He's been a great compañero in our cause, in our struggle, especially when we're introducing this delicate subject that is very hard for some of our women to speak. So I definitely want to welcome and a big clap for Mickey.
So we forgot one thing today. You can do better than that. Louder. So it's ironic that we are steps away, just steps away from City Hall, where we elect people to do the right thing by working families, to do the right thing by women, by people of color. And yet time and time again, they fail. Not everybody in that building's a failure. Not everybody. But when are we going to stop talking about things and start doing things? Now I'm here as one of the representatives of 135 unions and more than 200,000 union members. And I'm here to tell you today, this is not an issue about the janitors. An injury to one is an injury to all, and we all support the janitors in the city of San Diego. It's 2016, and inequality to women has to stop. Women who do the same job as men should be paid the same. And things are far worse for immigrant women, many of whom who are janitors here today, who work 2 and 3 jobs just to make ends meet, unable to put their children to bed at night because they're working overnight shifts. They work in some of the damn wealthiest buildings in this city, and instead of being treated with dignity and respect, they receive low wages, hazardous work conditions, and also, and I want you to all listen to this, are victims of sexual abuse. Because they are afraid to speak out, because many of them are immigrant workers. I'm here to say today that sexual abuse on women has to stop at the workplace. Their predators need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent, or put them in a room and hang them alive and we'll kick their asses. No woman, oops, lost my words. That's all right, I already know them by heart. All of this may sound hard to believe, but it's sad and it's true. We need to raise the standards of all janitors in the city and the state and stop abuse and exploitation. I want to make something really clear. We are all in this together. No one here stands alone today. Each and every union will support you and stand behind you. We will not rest until every woman in this country is treated with the dignity and the respect that they deserve. Si se puede? Si se puede? It now gives me great pleasure. Not quite yet.
Not quite yet. No pleasure yet. Pleasure in a
minute.
minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have the pleasure in a minute.
This is my friend Ada, and she is proudly wearing her purple bandana, but she was wearing a bandana because she was able to get health insurance to treat her. So Ada, tell us about you.
Thank you, Rabbi. Hello everybody, my name is Ada Loera, and I am a janitor in La Jolla. I'm a wife and a mother. I have one kid, he's somewhere around there. Say hi, Richard. Hi, Richard. First, I want to thank you for standing with us janitors and working women. Thank you for listening to our stories and for your support. This does not happen often enough. I've been working as a janitor for 5 years. I work cleaning offices, throwing out other people's trash and cleaning other people's messes. It sometimes feels like we janitors live in a different world. We often work alone and with no one to turn to if we get in trouble or hurt ourselves. Even worse, some of our women janitors are being harassed, assaulted, even raped while on the job, but that's not right. Most janitors are women, and most janitors are women of color. Most of us are immigrants. Most people don't see us or see our work until we stop showing up, right? We're invisible to most of society. I believe all of these things make it easier for the building owners and janitorial contractors to treat us like we aren't human beings. For my hard work, I earn $10.33 an hour. $10.33 an hour.
Ya basta! Ya basta!
And that makes me one of the lucky ones because many janitors don't even earn the minimum wage. But surviving on $10.33 and raising a family on low wages is a constant struggle, and it's stressful. You know, my husband lays asphalt. His work is not steady, and it depends on the weather. I work 2 jobs to make ends meet, and there's never enough time for more. In 2014, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Thankfully, we have insurance coverage through our union, but there are extra costs, which we struggle to cover. We only survived because friends and family helped us. I worked until chemotherapy made it hard to walk. You know, without taking a step without pain, it was too hard. I was so disabled I had to go on family medical leave, which was very hard financially. I'm a hard worker and so is my husband. I do everything for my family and anything. But I don't think most people value me or really see who I am or what I do. Janitors are not treated well. Even if you have union, which most janitors don't, it's hard to get ahead because all the rest of the companies are paying their workers less and treating them badly. Wage theft, no benefits, health and safety violations, disrespect, abuse, and even rape. How am I ever going to be treated like a human being and valued if 90% of janitors around me are treated like they are disposable, like trash? We all need to do something. We need to do it now. We must make sure that women workers like me and you are protected and treated like human beings. We all deserve to work in safe workplaces and to not live afraid of not having enough, afraid of being abused or taking advantage of our own companies. And to that I say, ya basta! Ya basta! Justice for janitors!